Hey guys, Alex from 7th Hour Films back again with Demon Slayer. Last time on Demon Slayer, we had Final Selection, where basically, Tanjiro was put through the final selection, and he faced a demon who has been eating all of Urokodaki's students who have entered Final Selection, including Sabito and Makomo. So yeah, they were dead the whole time. And actually, somebody pointed out that there is a shot at the end of episode 3 where the two of them disappear into the mist, but I was like looking down, I was writing something. That tends to happen from time to time. However, when I went back and looked at it, honestly, I don't think I would have caught that they were ghosts at that point, you know? Because we even saw Urokodaki do that in episode 2. He just sort of disappeared like Homer Simpson into the shadows, you know? So, probably wouldn't have caught that, but oh well. Makes the twist all the greater. Maybe. I don't know. Anywho, so yeah, but Tanjiro was able to defeat the big arm mouth demon dude. So yeah, let's see if he passed. I assume that's a passing. Well, they said they'd be in there for 7 days, so perhaps that was just day 1. But we'll have to see. We will have to see. So yeah. Like always, the reaction is down in the description and in the pinned comment for your viewing pleasure. So let's go ahead and jump right into this episode of Demon Slayer. Here we go. Alrighty. Mission number 1. Saving the town's girlfriends, I guess. That poor dude! The dude just came in and stole his girl. That's terrible. I mean, it could have been his sister. We'll keep it open, obviously. But it's just, that's terrible. A, that poor girl. B, that poor guy. You know, oh, God. Oh, man. You know, I like now that Tanjiro has come back and he, you know, didn't die to the mutated demon. I like Urokodaki being, I guess, a bit more casual with him. Like, I like that. That's really nice. You know, he's not being so, you know, strict teacher. You know, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting how this is going to, I guess, progress, you know? Because just now I was thinking, like, okay, so Tanjiro has this mission that he got from the Gilbert Godfrey Crow, God rest his soul, and so now it's like, all right, he's got his mission. He needs to go to a town northwest of here and stop this demon from stealing all the girls, you know? But presumably that just means he still has to leave Nezuko behind, you know? So now I'm starting to think, like, okay, so I don't know. I guess I kind of expect Tanjiro and Nezuko to stay together, you know? But I don't know. And maybe they will, maybe I'm wrong, but we'll have to see. I'll be curious. And it's also interesting, just from the shots in the opening. From the shots in the opening, you see Tanjiro, you see whoever the scared yellow dude was. That's based off of, you know, his hair and his jacket. Can I just say that real quick? I just realized how that didn't sound very good. But the dude in the yellow outfit, let's say that, and then the Bakugo, and so, like, you see some of them, like, all together. For some reason, when I saw that in the intro, I thought it was more of a Demon Slayer school, but they already passed. He already went through school. He was trained by Urokodaki, and then he went and he passed. So, yeah, I don't know. So I just assume we're going to be running into them again, you know? You definitely don't introduce characters like that to not bring them back, obviously. And we do see multiple times, especially the I guess the blonde kid, we'll say, the blonde kid, the scaredy cat. We do see him a lot. We also see the guy with the like boar head. So they haven't introduced him. So Alrighty. Okay, so interesting stuff. First off, the demon. I really enjoyed that, where they do show that, yeah, this demon used to be somebody, you know? He used to be somebody. He used to just be a kid, you know? He used to just be a normal kid until, unfortunately, he became a demon as well, and he became a demon and ended up killing his brother, you know? And that's really interesting. Kind of, I guess, humanizing this demon who, all last episode pretty much, we set up as just this horrible thing, you know, eating 50, you know, wannabe demon slayers and 14 of them being Urokodakis, and he targets them specifically. And yeah, it's just, to have that sort of moment to humanize him is very interesting, but that also fits with Tanjiro, that Tanjiro would find the compassion for this demon at the end of his life, even as terrible as it was, you know? So that was really, really interesting. I like that. And honestly, because I guess that just reinforces, you know, it reinforces Nezuko, you know? Because it's like, yeah, Nezuko could lose herself at some point. She could lose herself as a demon and become, you know, something so terrible. Or, you know, potentially they could save her, you know? Potentially. But yeah, so that was really, really interesting. Now, we saw that there were five students remaining at the end when they started with over 20. But then they cut to this other guy later and said that 5. Did I just say 5? I meant 4. 4 kids. We saw 4 kids, but they said 5 got out. 5 kids made it. And that's very strange. So, I'm curious who the last one is going to be. Maybe he's the guy with the, you know, boar head. I don't know. He just didn't show up for some reason. Or he was, you know, he was straggling. I don't know. But yeah. And then they got, they chose their specific ore for their stone. And then they got a crow. And honestly, I don't know why I just kind of thought of it, but it's like, just in terms of the Demon Slayer Core 2, the Night Watch, just because that just popped into my mind. Man, I wish the Night's Watch was as cool as this. It was just a shitty, snowy place with a bunch of bastards, you know, both literally and figuratively, you know. So, but it was also a very different institution to the Demon Slayer Core. But it's just something I thought of because I just thought of crows. I'm a crow. Anyway. But yeah, and then we got the other 3 that we saw there. One was the scared kid who, I mean, to his credit, he survived 7 days, you know? 7 days he managed to make it through that trial, but he just doesn't have any confidence in himself. There was the girl, she didn't say anything. I don't know. She was kind of preoccupied with a butterfly. And then there was the angry one who just stop, you know, stop, just trying to hit the one creepy girl, and it's like, man, don't do this. And I like, you know, the difference between this and with Bakugo and MHA is I love Tanjiro grabs his arm and is like, oh, if you don't let her go, I'm gonna break your arm. And he's like, oh yeah, try it. And he just starts squeezing, and it's like, he's gonna do it, you know. And I like that, you know? Put this guy in his place, because immediately I hate him. I absolutely hate him. And watch, he's going to be one of those, you know, oh, he's a really endearing character that, you know, 20 episodes from now, you're like, man, this dude is one of the greatest characters ever. But right now, I absolutely hate him. So, he's got a long way to go. But I've seen it done before. Again, Bakugo, I mean, if you told me... But granted, it took more than 20 episodes for Bakugo to get somewhere, but yeah. So, but yeah, just immediately I'm like, okay, this guy needs to stop. Somebody needs to, you know, bitch slap this guy, because this is not, no, you don't do this. So, it's like, oh, I want my sword now and stuff, and it's like, it's a process. It's literally a process. You don't just get a sword. You're not just gonna go shopping for a sword, you douchebag. Anyway. Nezuko woke up from her sleep. Literally, again, she was waiting for Tanjiro. I'm telling you, she was waiting for Tanjiro to finish. But Urokodaki also has his suspicions that that instead of consuming humans in order to regain her strength, she sleeps. So that's not it. It works with her cute demon girl aesthetic, you know? So anyway, they still, again, though, haven't explained what the thing on her mouth is for, you know? Like, Gyu put that there, but they've never said, like what it really is. Like, is it just something so that she won't, you know, it's just like a muzzle or something so that she doesn't start chewing stuff? I don't know. I mean, she's such a recent demon. I don't know. Maybe she's teething. They also talked about abilities. The demon that we saw before being one of them. A special magical ability that they have, and you will have to deal with that. And then we got the Black Sword, which was interesting. And I like how I like this dude. I don't remember his name. It was really long. I gotta say the names. I thought Japanese names on MHA were complicated, but these kind of take it to a whole nother level. Now Tanjiro and Nezuko, that's pretty easy. But once you get into freaking Gyu Tomioka and Urokodaki and all these, like, all right, there's so many syllables, man. Like, look, I'm American. We like 2-syllable names at most, which is hilarious because mine first and last gives me 4. But that's first and last, you know? 2-syllable words, basically, you know? But yeah, so the guy was hoping that because of Tanjiro's red hair and his red eyes that he would also get a bright red sword. But instead he got a black sword, which was interesting. But it doesn't really mean anything, I guess. Or, I mean, it probably means something, you know. Maybe we'll get a bit more of that later. But the fact is, right now, it just means it's rare, you know. It's just a rare thing, you know. It's nothing necessarily wrong. It's just, I don't know. It's just a black sword. So, I don't know. But it's cool. I liked it. Oh, God, excuse me. So, yeah. And then, you know, that guy was disappointed, obviously, but, oh my God, I'm so sorry. But it's pretty cool. It's an interesting sword. Can't wait to see him use it, and we will see him use it next time, because he got his first mission from the Gilbert Godfrey Crow, where he has to go to a town northwest of here and save all the girls who have been taken by a demon. So, yeah. So, really, really good stuff, really interesting stuff, and I'm looking forward to seeing where we're going in the next one. So that is basically it. With all that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. There's a bunch of links on screen if you want to go click around any of those. There's a playlist for all of my Demon Slayer reactions, as well as another video you can go click on if you want. There's also a subscribe button and a Patreon button on screen, as well as other links in the description if you want to go check out any of those. See you guys later.